Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary for Saturday, September the 8th. I'm Clay Emo at Canuck Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram, and I'm a founding member of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. And yes, I need a haircut, and I need it badly. Last night, the Vancouver Canucks destroyed, pummeled, crushed the Winnipeg Jets 8-2 in the Prospects game at the Prospects Tourney up in Penticton, and a few qualifications. I understand, A, this is a Prospects game. I understand, B, that this is almost like a preseason game. And I understand that, C, on paper at least, and on the ice obviously, the Canucks team looked a lot stronger than the Winnipeg Jets team. I get all that. But indulge me for a moment. This is why I'm excited. I'm excited because we've been talking a lot in the last 2 or 3 months since the draft of Quinn Hughes about how the Canucks prospect pool is the strongest it's ever been. But it's all been talk. It's all been analyzing. It's all been projecting to the future. Last night, aside from the thing that the Canucks had over the summer, this was a chance to see all of them playing together and against another team of prospects. So you could argue that Winnipeg Jets, although we don't know a lot about them, this is their best prospects right now. Their best guys that are in the system that haven't played for the NHL yet. And wow, did the Canucks look good. That's why I'm excited. This is the first time we saw them in the ice, and what we saw was good. We saw the chemistry between Dahlin and Pettersson, which I'll get to in a minute. We saw the net front presence of Jonah Gadjovich. We saw the effort of Cole Lind. We saw the effort of a guy like Petrus Palmu, the poise of Adam Gaudette. We saw Olli Juolevi play with confidence, and we saw solid, if not unspectacular, goaltending from Mike DiPietro. So those are 7 or 8 guys that we've talked about for the past few months, and for a couple of them for a couple of years now. Guys like Pettersson, Dahlin, Lind, Gadjovich, Palmu, Gaudette, Juolevi, and Michael DiPietro. So there's 8. I would say that we're missing 2 of our most prized ones in Thatcher Demko, our goaltender, and of course in Quinn Hughes. So those are 10 solid prospects that we can look forward to. And that's not to mention guys like Breezeball and Chatfield that have an outside chance of sticking with the team down the road. That's exciting. And like I said, it was all talky-talky. It was all projecting this lineup on paper. But now to see them actually play, to see them have that 6-goal outburst in the second period, that's exciting. And I think Canucks fans, we deserve some good news. We're allowed to be happy once in a while, as long as we temper our expectations, knowing that this was indeed a Prospects game. One thing I do want to talk about is the chemistry that we saw between Elias Pettersson and Jonathan Dahlin. And I reposted the video earlier this morning. When the Canucks first drafted Elias Pettersson 5th overall at the end of June 2017, a lot of people didn't know a lot about Pettersson, so I did some research and I did a video, and you can see it in my Twitter link. Actually, I'll link it below as well. I talked about the 5 reasons why Pettersson would be a good pickup, was a good pickup for the Vancouver Canucks. And one of the top reasons I said was there is chemistry there. There was chemistry there already between him and Dahlin. They had played in a couple of teams before together. We saw it again last night. Pettersson with that 60-foot pass to Dahlin down the right side boards before Dahlin made that nice move to score. Dahlin with a drop pass to Pettersson before Pettersson roofed the puck. What a wicked shot over the goalie's right shoulder. No one's going to stop that. And as an aside, can you imagine Brock Besser on one side of the power play, Pettersson on the other side, with their snapshots, with their wrist shots, with their accuracy and their power? That's going to give a lot of opposing goalies nightmares, and I can't wait to see that. Again, I'm excited. I'm tempering my expectations, but I'm excited. But we know of the chemistry between Dahlin and Pettersson. We know that Pettersson can pass to Dahlin and Dahlin can finish. We know that Dahlin can pass to Pettersson and Pettersson can finish. So let's not put undue expectations on them, but maybe 3-4 years down the road, if they find a gritty winger, i.e. their Alex Burrows, they could be very Sedins-like. And I'm not saying they're going to do the exact same thing, win Hart trophies, win Art Ross trophies, whatever it may be, but maybe they do end up having really strong careers, maybe even Hall of Fame careers, and all they need is that third winger to play that Burrows, role, whether that's a Jake Virtanen down the road or a Cole Lind or whoever that may be. So yes, a lot of reasons to get excited. Yes, I recognize it's early. We're still a month away from the start of the Canucks regular season. But what I saw last night, if that's even a taste of what we can expect 3-4 years down the road from now, sign me up. I'm excited, and I think maybe the Canucks will be competitive, as I mentioned in the last video, 2 or 3 years from now, fighting for that playoff spot. So yep, temper expectations, but we can also get excited because of what we saw last night. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as we're not gloating, proclaiming that we're going to win the Stanley Cup in the next 5 years. But I think there is reason to be excitement, and my main point here is just finally to see all of them play together on the ice instead of just talking about how deep our prospect pool is to actually see them execute on the ice. Canucks fans, leave a comment below. I love to read, react, and reply as always. Are you excited as well? Are you excited about the Dahlin-Pettersson combination? Does Dahlin make the team actually out of camp this year? Maybe with a strong, a training camp, it's going to make Travis Green and Jim Benning make some really tough decisions. I think that's a good thing. We want competition. And let me know, though, are you excited? Do you think it's about 3 years before the Canucks contend for a playoff spot? And what sort of prospects do you see making the lineup either this year or next year? Love to read all of that. Thanks for watching as always. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Like this video if you like what I'm doing, and I appreciate all the good feedback. I appreciate actually the maturity in the comments. I see a lot of other YouTubers, not just Canucks YouTubers, where the comments section goes kind of crazy with kind of weird ones or kind of immature ones. I pride myself on, not me, but on those of you that are watching, following, subscribing, and actually commenting, that the comments generally are quite mature and we can have some reasonable Canucks discussion. Don't let me down, guys. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.